Conan the Barbarian, the 1982 film by John Milius, is remembered for being one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's first starring roles, but above all for the imposing and overwhelming score by Basil Poledouris, author of a symphonic and choral creation full of memorable musical themes: Hyboria, Subotai, Valeria, Thulsa Doom, but above all, Conan. 2 years later, a sequel was made, Conan the Destroyer, again with a score by Poledouris. It was directed by Richard Fleischer, but the results were quite inferior on all levels, including the musical. For budgetary reasons, the orchestra was smaller, there were no choirs, and the operatic tone of the previous film was almost non-existent here. Although musical themes from the first part were used to provide continuity, others were reused without much sense, and despite musical novelties such as a new theme for Conan, it was a minor work overall, and much of its strength was lost. The themes of the first movie that appear in the second one are Hyborias. Also in the credits, and with a slight variation. It is also heard in some battles, as in the previous movie. Valeria's.
Many times I face my death with no one to know.
Here as a memory and evocation in two scenes, when Conan tells Queen Taramis that he will help her if she resurrects his beloved.
Where is this Valeria?
And at the end, when Jenna, already crowned queen and in love with him, tries to reciprocate. These two themes retain their logic. There are others that, if they reappear, it is only because of the logic of budgetary restrictions, hardly because of Polydouris's will to repeat himself, as in the mountain procession in the first film, and the arrival in the city in the second. The music of the tavern in the first part, and that of the village in the second. Or the scene of the religious feast, in both films with the same theme. Which was not necessary, just as it was not necessary that the theme of Thulsa's doom in Conan the Destroyer serves as the theme of Tharamis's royal guard, with variations, but obviously the same theme. It is significant and also very accurate that its last appearance is on Bombata, captain of the Queen's Guard, who has orders to kill Conan, something he doesn't know, but the audience does.
Bombata,
Of the new themes for the characters, the one about the sorcerer Akiro is of little importance. It emphasizes his Oriental origin and gives him a comic tone.
A terrible stomach ache. Why would they want to eat someone as old and as sour as you?
Women are underrepresented musically. Queen Taramis has a solemn music that becomes Sibylline. Almost like a musical snake.
One other thing, Bombarda. It is not wise to have the King of Thieves near the treasure. So when the key is in my niece's hand...
It gives her intelligence and cunning, but unfortunately does not go beyond that.
They will strike at the right moment to help you. Conan must die.
Worse is the warrior Zula, who could and had space to find her place musically, but that outside this moment with music of tribal airs, nothing more is known of her musically.
Castle of Tothamon. It holds the key.
Tothamon, the evil sorcerer more than a theme, has repetitive notes of crystalline sonority that give him an aura of mysterious and ethereal magic. But it is a music that does not go beyond that, and far from showing his power and strength, it actually shows his weakness and fragility. And finally, the great main theme that dominates everything is the new theme of Conan. From the previous movie, I explained this about Conan's theme. But despite its importance, it is a rather restrained theme, since the physical presence and attitude of Conan himself already provide enough power. In Conan the Destroyer, it seems that Conan is paying tribute to this music, which will be a thing of the past, because it will never be heard again, except here. He is no longer the same Conan. This theme is much more forceful and powerful, but less subtle. It no longer expresses Conan's emotions, only his strength, and with hardly any variations. Despite its greatness, it gets lost among many other pieces of music in the movie, which we have not even mentioned in this video. And it does not appear where it could appear to give cohesion to the character. So, although Poledouris' music was great, it had neither the solidity nor the clarity of the first installment, and as a result, Conan lost a lot of his strength.